I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. It's on. It's popping. It's live. It's high up. It's strong. This ain't no joke. I was trying to start this about 30 minutes ago, but I was about 4 verses done from being done with Azara. That's the book of Ezra, chapter 3. I was about 3, 4 verses done. I said, no. Yahuah was talking to me as I'm going through translate. He goes, this is who y'all are. This is who you are. Drop a 5 in the chat if you can hear me good. Mic check, because we're going to go in on this one. Shout out to everybody that's come in, all the early birds. Everybody smash the like button. Smash up the like, smash up the like, smash up the likes. We are streaming on YouTube, simulcasting on Facebook, redistributing content throughout multiple platforms. It's going to get ridiculous over the next year or two if Yahuah don't come back by that time. Thank you for all the 5s in the chat. Shout out to the true sniper sitting on the roof. Yeah. Love all of y'all. Appreciate all of y'all. Honored for everybody that's participating in the campaign. If you haven't yet got a chance to get yourself Baruch, sign name blessed, you got to get over to tsinfo.org ASAP. Because when you contribute, I'm telling you right now, the energy that's on the contributions is something that's so supernatural, it's hard to explain. It's up to you. You ain't got to. But if I were you, you better look at this title. This is a major True Scriptures project update. And inside of this update is Yahuah is showing us who we are through this entire process. It's literally shocking to most of us to realize who we are. Can you imagine being one of the disciples, one of the emissaries, one of the 12 that was walking with Yahusha, who is Yahuah, on the earth? It's shock. They were in shock most of the time. It didn't set in on them good till like a little moment. Remember when he sent them out 2 by 2? When they come back, shocked. They came back shocked. They said, hey, even the demons listen to us. It was shocking. What we're in now, and I'm going to prove it through this teaching. I'm going to prove who we are. And y'all going to have to tell me if you bear witness, and don't play. Don't just say it because you get caught up in the moment. And we got all these people in the chat. The chat is lit up, by the way. If you watch it on the replay, most people watch on the replay. And we love y'all dearly. We honor you dearly because we get thousands and thousands. We're now like 3.5 million views. Most of those are in the replay. So we got to always honor those that are in the replay because we got all these different time zones. We're in like over 100 countries worth of supporters. We've got supporters in like 100, I think we're 100 plus countries now. So that's time zones rocking all the time. Different time zones. Look, we got Japan in here. Shout out to Adam over in Japan. We got people in from everywhere. We got Ireland. We got Philippines. We got, you name it. We got people. Europe, South America. I'm sitting in South America. I'm in Colombia. Central America, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, all throughout Europe, all over the place in Europe. Crazy in Europe. We're everywhere. Smash up the likes. I'm going in. Smash up the likes. I'm going in. Y'all got to get set. Hey, before I do this, come on, let's play it. Because we just released that one. It's so hot. It's so hot. Let me just play. I'm just going to play one song. I'm going to play Get Set because it's so hot. It's so hot. Y'all got to get set for tonight. Everybody got to get set. We got to get ready for this. We got to get ready. Yeah. Get ready. We just drop this PTT music
Yeah.
on your favorite streaming platform.
Woke
Y'all
up
better
feeling
get
like
set.
I'm on a
Let's go.
mission. Ain't no stopping now cause I got vision. I see the goal, I'm locked in tight. Ain't no fear, I was built to fight. Oh, they wonder how I move like this. Oh, they asking how I never miss. Oh, ain't no luck, I got that favor. Yahuah is with me and I will later. Yeah, I'm on my way. Ain't no delay, no time to waste. Ooh, yeah, I'm pushing, gotta go. Oh, gas, no brakes, let them know. Get set, ooh, yeah, watch me rise. See the dream, just look me in my eyes. Ain't no stopping, yeah, watch me flex. Level up now, watch what's next. Running this race, can't lose my stride. Haters talk, but they can't decide where I go and what's meant for me. Cause Yahuah's got my destiny. Oh, they wonder how I move like this. Oh, they asking how I never miss. Oh, ain't no luck, I got that favor. Yahuah is with me and I will later. Yeah, I'm on my way. No time to waste. I'm pushing, gotta go. Gas, no brakes, let them know. Get set, ooh, yeah, watch me rise. See the dream, just look me in my eyes. Stop it, yeah, watch me flex. Level up now, watch what's next. Oh yeah. No, ooh, just watch what's next. Yeah. I'm telling you, ooh, just watch what's next. Yeah.
I know they watching, I know they see, but this ain't luck, nah, it's meant to be. Every move, you know I'm going strong. Yahuah's got me, I can't go wrong. I know they watching, ooh yeah, I know they see, but this ain't luck, who it's meant to be. Every move, I know I'm going strong. Yahuah's got me, I can't go wrong.
Oh yeah. No, ooh, just watch what's next. Yeah. I'm telling you, ooh, just watch what's next. Yeah. Oh, they wonder how I move like this. Oh, they asking how I never miss. Oh, ain't no luck, I got that favor. Yahuah is with me and get set. Yeah, I'm on my way. No time to waste. Yeah, I'm pushing, gotta go. No gas, no brakes, let them know. Get set, yeah, watch me rise. See the dream, just look me in my eyes. Yeah, watch me flex. Level up now, watch what's next. Oh yeah.
Watch this next, baby. Come on.
No, ooh, just watch what's next. Yeah. I'm telling you, ooh, just watch what's next. Yeah.
Hey, watch what's next. Watch when y'all get this teaching. Y'all gonna say, oh! Everybody in here tonight, they're gonna go, oh! Because you're gonna start to realize who we really are. You're gonna say, oh! It ain't no luck, I got that favor. Y'all gonna have to put that in the chat. It's no luck, I got that favor. Ain't no luck. I got that favor. Yahuah was with me now and later. Y'all catch them lyrics? Rush, you catch that? You catch that, Rush? Ain't no luck, I got that favor. Yahuah was with me now and later. Ooh, I'm telling you. Ooh, just watch what's next. I wrote every one of them lyrics in the name of Yahuah through the Ruah. Every one of them lyrics is every one of them lyrics is a sermon. Every one of them lyrics, every one of them songs is a sermon. Overseer Daniel Bakote said this. Hey, it's a sermon. It's a lesson in here. Now y'all check this out. Cordova in the building. Ain't no luck, I got that favor. Ain't no luck, I got that favor. Yahuah is with me now and later. That's the lyrics. That's some tight lyrics, Draymond. That's some tight lyrics, tell the truth. Lorena, come on, sis. Ain't no look, I got that favor. Yahuah's with me now and later. Brother Joe, I ain't talking about the candy now and later. I'm talking about Yahuah with me now and later. Y'all wait. Hey, just watch what's next. I don't know how y'all gonna handle this once you realize it. It took me over a day to do one chapter. That's like unheard of. Because there's some days I can do 8 to 14 chapters. The most I think I've ever done in a day is 14. It really depends on how name intensive it is. Names of places, names of people. We're sitting now on our names document that will be released to the world after we release the Tanakh. We're sitting now at, wait, watch this. Oh, I know they watching. Oh, yeah, I know they see. 2,525 names of places and people as of right now at the time of this message. 2,525. So that's what takes a gang of time. Now, what I learned, and we had a great overseer's private meeting yesterday. And I gave him a little insight on why what we're doing is so critical. Amber House, you should have been on that. Yeah, send me a message, sis. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this with you because I got. That's right, Adam. We passed 300. Hey, we went over 300,000 subscribers. Last time I was here, we was approaching 300,000 subscribers. Now we're over 300,000, 302, 303,000, heading towards 303,000 subscribers. Where we at? Let me give you the exact. Then I'm going in. 3,000, 300,000, 200. No, 300. 302,638. When them numbers get that big, you try to figure out how to say it. 302,638, 19,266 in the last 28 days. See how it waves? It just waves, man. But it's usually somewhere around 20-some thousand a month now. New people, that means, fam, people got to hit that button. You can't automate that. You can't have bots doing that stuff. They got to hit that, boom. They got to subscribe. They got to say, I want to know something about this. And that's why it's now 3.5 million views on all these videos, because people keep hitting that subscribe button. And they want to know. You want to know why? Because people can feel there's something a little different about this channel. We know we're not normal. We're not stuck up. We don't do that old quote holier than thou mess. We don't play that. It's crazy. Oh, that's funny. Lorena said no more commercial. Hey, that's what y'all gotta understand. And don't trip and be ungrateful. Because see, what cracks me up is novices, rookies, they don't understand how business works. YouTube offers this free service to the public. They say you can watch all these videos. You ain't got to pay us nothing. You can watch all these videos. But how we're going to get paid is because so many eyeballs are watching the videos, we're going to mix in advertisement. So people pay advertising dollars. Somebody's gifting out some memberships. Shout out to Sister Anna Tatum, one of our strongest supporters. She just gave out 10 memberships. And hey, that membership is going to be important because we're going to load up. Y'all know those voice inspirations I do in the Telegram channel? We're getting ready to load those up for everybody that's a bronze member and higher on our YouTube channel. Y'all going to get access to all of those. The team is keeping those and going to put them on the platform only for people that are members of our YouTube channel. Those are blazing. Anyway, back to it. Just so y'all understand, never complain, Never be ungrateful. If you don't like something, change it. You do it. I love YouTube. Look how much people learn about Yahuah because of YouTube. I love Facebook. I love them all. Every one of them, I love them. All the social media platforms, shout out. Hey, if they decide to follow Yahuah, that's completely up to them. Yahuah takes the wealth of the wicked and he allows the righteous to prosper from it. You just can't be hating on these people. You can't be talking trash about them. That's a dumb thing. It's a dumb thing. And most of you, hey, if I catch you saying one negative thing about YouTube or Google or any of that, I'm gonna be like, I can't deal with you no more. You wanna know why? Because almost every one of you found out about Yahuah through this platform. Almost every one of you. You would not have no idea about Yahuah. We dropped a video, it's called the name video with Yahuah's name. It's now over 600, I think it's like 630,000 views. And many of y'all told me and told us we found Yahuah through the name video on YouTube. And we cut it up and put it out on TikTok and on Instagram. We put it in different places. Don't be stupid. Don't be dumb. When they say don't look a gift horse in the mouth. YouTube says, I'm gonna let you watch these videos for free. Hold on, Lorena, pay attention. Be humble. Don't try to make an excuse. Yahuah hates pride. Everybody, when I'm teaching now, if you pull pride up, Yahuah is gonna strike you down. Listen, this is easy fix. Easy. They say you can watch all the videos you want. You know what? I never, ever see a YouTube commercial from anybody. Ever. Never. You want to know why? I pay them the $15 a month. So I don't have to see commercials. So I can get premium content. I can get advantages. For $15 a month. That's 50 cents a day. Y'all understand? That's why you can't complain. Because see, you got the power to change it. You don't want to see no commercials? Is it going to kill you to give up $15 a day? I encourage every one of you give YouTube $15 a day. Even because you found Yahuah. Anna's like, oh, you got it? You will not see one commercial. Not one. If you pay for their premium service, I think it's like $15.99, maybe $16 a day. Something like that. It's in the 15 range. That's all you got to do. And you got to be appreciative. You got to go, all right, I don't want to pay. I am agreeing to see some commercials because I can see it for free. How else you going to see this stuff? Do you think they can do this for no money? Russia's going, oh, some of y'all, I thought y'all knew that. I'm now realizing most of y'all didn't know it. Hey, YouTube, send me a little extra cash over here. Give me a little extra. Because I'm promoting your services because it's great. And Sister Estelle said there is a free 3-month membership going on right now. Get that free trial. She goes, I have that and we'll pay for it at the end. Hey, I would pay that little $15 a month just to have all the videos that promote the truth drops and never have any interruptions from commercials. Yahuah, I'm trying to think, can you count that as tithe? You might be able to count that as tithe. Like my daddy said, a little extra. Did I help some of y'all out? And Monica said it's like 20 for the family. That means multiple people. And then you ain't got no interruptions. And YouTube's got all kind of stuff you can view and research. And hey, it's the greatest search engine in the world. You don't go to Google for stuff now. Go to YouTube. Because you want to see a video how to do it. So if you want to see a video of how to do everything without any commercials, pay your little $15 a month. That's Yahuah giving you the power to change it. So don't complain. That's why I had to come in on that, because I'm like, I'm telling you, man, anytime you complain, you kill your faith. I don't care what angle you say it in. Yahuah hates it. He hates murmuring in any shape, form, or fashion. He hates it. Didn't y'all pick that up? What happened in the desert? All right. Y'all got that point? Get your little $15 out if you don't want to see no commercials and show them some love. Why you think they can do it at 15? They got probably 1 billion people on that platform. What if you imagine if all one, like how many's on you? I don't know. It's crazy. If everybody, if they just got $1, if they just got, I don't know how many. It's crazy. Amber goes, I got it. That's why they're doing hundreds of millions and billions of dollars, because they got over 1 billion people and probably hundreds of millions giving them $15 a month. And look what Melody said. It's also invaluable to her ability to homeschool children. It's off the hook. I love it. Yahuah gave us this tool. The wicked gonna do what the wicked gonna do. Let them do what they gotta do. I'm gonna get to the remnant through these platforms. I'm gonna find the remnant. I'm gonna be able to deliver messages like this. You ready? You ready? How many of y'all ready? Put some fire emojis in the chat if you want to know for sure a major True Scriptures update. I'll give it to you after I give you the lesson. And you want to hear some hot new translation that proves to you who we are. What? Yahuah is showing us who we are through the project. Let me get this bigger where I can see it easier. I got multiple screens going on, fam. Some of y'all be out here be like, man, Brother Jay, you ain't missing nothing. I ain't gonna miss nothing. I'll be teaching, peeping at the same time. What are fire emojis in the chat? Let's blow up this algorithm. Get set. I see the dream. Just look me in my eyes. Y'all didn't catch that part, did you? Sister Jessie, you catch that part? Sister Queen, Sister Vicky, did y'all catch that part? Sister Anna, I see the dream. Sister Brenda, I see the dream. Just look me in my eyes. See, I see the dream. Where's it at? It's in my eyes. Whatever I look at. Like Solomon said, whatever I look at, I get. If I want it. My eyes want it, I get it. I know they watching. Oh, yeah, I know they see. But this ain't luck. No, it's meant to be. Now I'm going to prove something to y'all. Here we go. Put seatbelts on. Azara. That's the real name for Ezra. Shout out to Linda Flowers in here. Cherie's in the building from down under. Charlton Godfrey's up in here. The descendants of Yirushalam. I'm in chapter 2 of Azara. I'm going to kind of breeze through this one. I'm going to set up who we are. But I got to mention to you Azara, Ezra. Nobody's ever heard this. The descendants of Yisrael, sign name Israel, had been taken into captivity by Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar. Y'all know him as Nebuchadnezzar. The famous king of what? Babylon. Babel, the real name. Nebuchadnezzar took him into captivity. Why was he able to take him into captivity is the question. He was able to take him into captivity because of their relentless, atrocious disobedience to Yahuah. That's why his own people is what the right spelling. If y'all can spell, hey, I want to give somebody a surprise gift. I owe two people. I think Brother Joe got it. We got two people we owe gifts to. We're going to get that to you the next. Brother Joe, you might remind me tomorrow. Not tonight, Brother Joe. Tomorrow, remind me the two people got gifts coming. We got to get it to them in the next 72 hours. If y'all can spell Nebuchadnezzar the right way, man, we'll come up with something so special for you, you will be like tripping. I want you to spell King Nebuchadnezzar. If y'all can spell that one right, y'all get a big one. He's king of Babel. He took him into captivity, but Yahuah let him get taken into captivity because his people was nuts. It's as if they were addicted to idol worship. Now that Azara ain't right. Azara is pretty simple. Azarah. Look at Ebony, she's saying slow. I'm done saying it. Bo, you gonna get it? Nabuchadnezzar. I'm gonna say it one more time. Nabuchadnezzar. All right, that's it. Told you so close. Woo! Hold on. Told you is so close. No rush. Told you is one letter off. Told you one letter off. My goodness. Dang. Ain't no E's in Hebrew, Sister Annette. So you know that's losing. Hold on. No. Gideon close. Carl close. No, Gideon not close. Carl was semi-close. Nope. Amber. Nope. Nope, Pauline. Hey, told you got it. Y'all look at told you. Hold on, told you. I told you a lie. You still one letter off. You was two letters off. I'm gonna say it again, told you. Told you to get it quick. Nabu Kadanatsar. Look, told you got it that quick. Katie got it. Let me see. Katie. Nabu. Nope, almost got it. Katie, you a letter off. Katie's a letter off. Carl might got it. Hold on. Carl might have got it. Carl got it. Carl got it. Nope. Carl didn't get it. Nope. Carl, you were so close. I thought Carl got it. Psych. I done psyched you. Hold on. Carl might have got it. Let me look at it again. Nope. Carl, you was that. Y'all like a letter off. Kimberly might got it. Kimberly got it. Kimberly got it. Nabu Kadan Atsar. Yep. Kimberly got it. Is anybody beat Kimberly? I'm just looking at the chat's blowing up. Hold on. Told you might have got it before you, Kimberly. Yep. Hey, told you got it. Told you got it right before Kimberly. Y'all was in there close. Hold on. No, Monica, you was close. Somebody said, I'm out of spellings. This is a segue. But it's kind of fun to do this, right? You're learning real Hebrew. Y'all look at the screen. Told you got it. Kimberly got it. Hey, is that a name or is that a name? Can you imagine if that was your name? And then if somebody didn't say it right, you go, why ain't you say my name right? You know how people are funny about their names, right? Imagine him. And he the king. And he got that big long name like that. And you say his name wrong. You better come in here and say the name right. You talking to the king. Nabucodonosor. Nabucodonosor. We back to the subject. Isn't that kind of cool though to have fun like that? Did y'all enjoy that? Good job. Told you, good job, Kimberly. Everybody else that was close. Some people probably got it. I didn't see it. Mm-hmm. Joe said we're here playing Hebrew Scrabble. We are, ain't we? Hey, shout out. I'm going back in. Now let's focus. Y'all ready? Let's focus. The descendants of Yisrael have been taken into captivity by Nabucodonosor, king of Babel. But now, everybody listen, they came back to Yirushalam and Yahuah, each one to their own city. They got taken into captivity. And then y'all ain't gonna believe how Yahuah did this. Y'all not gonna believe how Yahuah did this. Yahuah went to the king of Paras. Does anybody know? I gave you the real name. What's the sign name for Paras? Paras. Yahuah moved on the spirit of the king of a pagan country that had rule over his people. Yahuah moved over that king's spirit, the king of Paras. There you go. Anna got it. Ebony got it. Buddy got it. Adam got it. Persia. Real name Paras. He moved on that king. Now, wait a minute. What you talking about? He moved on that king. This is what everybody got to learn that Yahuah don't move the way you think he gonna move. He said, my thoughts are not your thoughts. Now, who'd he move on? King Kurash. Who'd he move on? King Kurash. The crazy part about this is we be thinking that Yahuah gonna do it one way. He come in a whole different angle and get his breakthrough. When people have no idea about how does he really operate, you got to be quiet and you got to be still. Y'all seen that movie, The Green Mile? That's a great movie. When that big dude said, "Oh, just be so quiet and just be so still." That's how you got to pay attention to Yahuah. Just be so quiet and just be so still. Anybody remember that in the movie? Just be so quiet and just be so still. I'm telling you that Yahuah moves in all these ways, and they call it mysterious, and it is. But it won't shock you once you get to know him to see how he moves. He moves on King Kurash. sign named Cyrus. He moves on King Koresh, sign named Cyrus, and has him, motivates him to send his people out back to the homeland to rebuild the house of Yahuah, the Ahiykal, sign named temple. John Coffey, that's right, buddy. What a freaking movie, right? You can see Yahuah a lot in that movie. You can see how Yahuah will move a lot like that. Pay attention. So now, these people go back to Yisrael. They're going back up to Yirushalam, Jerusalem. They're going back up to Yehuda, Judah. And they're being sent back under the rule of Paras, Persia. And when they're going back, they still under the rule of Paras. They're still under the rule of Persia. Hardly anybody gets that. They still not getting the fact that Yahuah is going, when he make a move, see, some of y'all so locked in, you so trapped, you so held down, you going, man, how I'm going to get out of this? And Yahuah's going, I'm going to impress on the powers that's holding you back to start letting you get free and then set it up to where you take over. Cyrus, Cyrus. Karush. Now Yahuah says something in chapter 2 of Azara, Ezra. These are the leaders of Yisrael who returned from Babel. Persia is now over Babel. Each one to their own city. They got to go back to their hometown. They got taken into captivity. They returned from Babel with Zerubbabel. We call him Zerubbabel. He was appointed governor of Yehuda, who returned from Babel with him, and he had with him Yeshua, Yishua, Nehami Yahu, Shari Yahu. Listen to all these Yahu's. Yahuah's name built up in a lot of these people's names. Yeshua, that ain't no coincidence. Nahami Yahu, Shari Yahu, Raleigh Yahu, Maradaki, Balashan, Massapar, Bagui, Rehum, and Bahana. And below is the number of men from the people of Israel returning from each family with them. 2,172 men from the family of Parash. 372 men. I'm only talking about the men so far. They're in Babel. Yahuah moves on the king that's over them, oppressing them, and says, send my people back. And the king is motivated. This pagan king is motivated to do what Yahuah impressed him to do. He had a vision so strong, he like, I got to do this. He knew it was the creator of all that was talking to him. And he had to do it or he die. He fired up. He like, y'all get out of here. Man, y'all gonna make me tell you something. I'm going to tell you what the king said. I'm going back to chapter 1. I'm going back. This is what Kurash, king of Paras, Persia, says. He had a vision, and now a pagan is speaking on behalf of Yahuah. Y'all ain't heard that one before. Y'all ain't heard that too many times. You ain't heard too many times that a pagan king is going to say, thus says Yahuah. What? Overseer Larry. What? A pagan king is going to say, this is what Yahuah says. That'd be like all these presidents and everybody. Can y'all imagine if Trump came out and said, this is what Yahuah says? It's equivalent to that. It's equivalent to President Trump coming out going, this is what Yahuah says. And the king and queen of England and the prime ministers. Can you imagine what's his name in Russia? But I can't think of all these dudes. What's the dude in Russia? He come out and say, this is what Yahuah says. Y'all gotta understand what's going on here. Putin, there's his name, Putin. Can you imagine if Putin came out and said, this is what Yahuah says? Can y'all imagine? Well, you got it twisted. If you don't know that this is what Yahuah did, that's what I'm translating. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm about to run out of here, Yahuah. I can't stand in this translation too long. This is too hot. Yahuah says, stand still. Stay there. Keep your fingers pressed. I'm going to show you a thing to take to the people. I'm going to show you who you are. I'm like, as I'm typing, I'm going, this is what he's doing with us right now through the true scriptures. This is what he's doing to us right now. Chelsea, my awesome sister. Amber, y'all wait a minute. Melanie. Wait till you see and hear. I'm going to tell you right now. You ain't got to wait no longer. This is what Kurash, the king of Persia, pagan, says, quote, Yahuah, the allure of heaven. Fam, are y'all kidding me? Has given me all the kingdoms of the earth. Everybody got it twisted. Hardly anybody realizes that when Yahuah takes it away from his people, he'll give it to somebody else. And every now and then, that somebody else will go, I got this. Because of that. And they still won't worship him. But they will acknowledge where it came from. Have you ever stopped and thought that this went down? Sister Mo, you got to be tripping right now. Sister Denise, y'all all got to be sitting there. Sister Annette, y'all got to be tripping, Sister Lisa. What you going to do with this? There is a bona fide pagan, Sister Shannon, this is bona fide. A bona fide pagan saying, Yahuah. This is in them scriptures, y'all. That name, Yud, hey, Uah, hey, Yahuah is in them scriptures. The allure of the Shemiah of heaven has given me all the kingdoms of the earth. That means he's the mega power. He's the USA of that time. He's the Rome of their time. Melanie, you tripping? He says, Brother Steve, Yahuah, the allure of heaven, has given me. He's sitting there going, me, a pagan. What if Trump said this, y'all? What if Putin said this, y'all? What if they said it? Sister Shirley, what if they said it? Sister Kimberly, Sister Lizette, I'm doing shout outs all through this. Overseer Bill, what if they said it? Every one of us would trip out. And that's what them people did back then. Who? What? They all had heard about Yahuah. They know his power. They know what he did in Matzar in Egypt. All of them pagans know it. And they all know that his people were disobedient and they get rule over them. They know. And they know they're going to stay buck wild. Sister Patrice, they know. They know. We already buck wild. We have no intention on serving the creator of all. We're going to max it out in this earth. And he going to give all this good stuff to it. We're going to max it. We're going to have a ball up in here. But we know who he is. Watch. I'm just starting. He said, Yahuah, the allure of heaven, has given me all the kingdoms of the earth. He, Yahuah, has instructed me, a pagan, to make sure a house is built for him in Yirushalam, in the land of Yahudah. The pagan king said it. Y'all watch the transfer that's getting ready to happen through us, through these pagans. Watch. I'm saying it, and they can listen to it, and they can go, Jay is tripping, man. Watch what Yahuah does to you in your mind. Watch what he does to your situations. Watch. This is nuts. How many of y'all feel a miracle coming on like Brother Draymond said? How many of y'all feel a whoop coming on? That's a miracle. I feel a whoop coming on. This is the real whoop. This ain't no club whoop. This is nuts. I'm sitting there translating. I'm like, what the? And I know it, but now translating it into the true scriptures is stamping it in my soul. The king said, that's the pagan, that he's been instructed to make sure a house is built for Yahuah in Yirushalam, in the land of Yahudah. And then that king that's a pagan says, whoever is among his people, see, he didn't say me, he said his people. The king says, this is nuts. Y'all tripping or not? The king says, whoever is among his people made their allure. He didn't say our allure. I'm telling y'all what Yahuwah's going to do. He said, may their allure be with them. Then he says, his people, this pagan, most powerful king says, his people should go up to Yirushalam in that land of Yahudah. This is nuts. And build the house of Yahuah, the allure of Yisrael. He is the allure who is in Yirushalam. Is this nuts? Fam, come on, man. Come on. Y'all tell me, is this crazy? See, I'm trying to put y'all to understand that it would be like Trump and Putin and all these other powerful leaders in the world saying, all of y'all get together because y'all his people. Y'all go up there and build that for him. And then guess what he says? All y'all go up there to build. Now, whoever is left in Yirushalam that don't go up to build, the king, that's the pagan king, is giving instructions to Yahuah's people. He said, whoever is left that ain't going to build in Yirushalam, that does not go up to build the house of Yahuah, should support those who are building and support them with silver, gold, goods, animals, along with gifts for the house of Yahuah in Yirushalam. The pagan king says, bring some gifts to Yahuah. Come on, Overseer Larry. Brother Jason, he said, bring some gifts with you too. Give him some silver, give him some gold. Make sure they got food, clothes. Make sure all the people going up there to build, you support them people. I'm the king of the world. Y'all ain't ever thought of it like this before. Not like really, really. Sister Monica, is this a trip? My awesome, beautiful sister Eileen, is this crazy? My powerhouse sister Renee, we're going to kick some water on this one, sis. Philip gets it. Brother Philip gets it. He said, that's why TS info is so important. Hey! Only Yahuah could give Brother Philip that. Felicia, my awesome sister, only Yahuah can give y'all. Now, you better pay attention to tsinfo.org. You better pay attention. Because I just got through translating Kalat. Kalat. That's Ecclesiastes. And Shalimai, the known wisest, wealthiest man that's ever existed. If you understand what's going on now, he said, ain't nothing new under the sun, nothing. Yahuah is wicked. He doing his final. He doing the last call remix. Yahuah is doing the last call remix. It's in the scripture in front of your face. That's why we got to get the real scriptures to the world, because I'm telling you, all them other translations, you're not going to understand this. I promise you. I proved it last night with the overseers and the guardian keepers. I proved it right in front of their face. I said, read this. Didn't I, y'all? I said, read this, read that. And they were sitting there stunned. I said, come on. Y'all been following this all your life. Why you accept that? Why you been following that so blindly? That's right, because you was blind. Now you see. How important is the true scriptures? They was, y'all didn't even realize that Yahuah did a big move through the most powerful king in the world. Y'all didn't realize it. It wasn't like they had this power and they go up and rebuild the Ahiykal. Why'd they have to rebuild it? Because it got tore down because Yahuah let them tore it down. That's why all of you haters out there to go, oh, the Creator would never let nothing happen to his word. You out of your mind. He let his Ahiykal, sign named temple, get tore down. The house where he said his spirit lives in. He says, I'm out. Deuces. Peace. Tear it down. Turn all of these people who are calling and saying they love me, turn them over to the enemies. I'm out of here. And you think he won't do it? He already did it. And you under the spell. That's why they call it the church. The circus. The sorcery. The seance. You under a spell. We sitting right here showing you. Let me get back in here. I didn't even expect to bring this one to you. He said, you got to support these people. Then the leaders of the tribes of Yehudah and Benjamin, along with the priests and the Levites, along with everyone whose spirit Yahuah has stirred up. Has Yahuah stirred you up? Because if you get stirred up, the next part happened then, it's going to happen, and it is happening right now through Promote the Truth. Hey, everyone whose spirit Yahuah stirred up, they rose up to go build the house of Yahuah in Yirushalam. They got up to go build. I'm going to prove something to you. All their neighbors supported them with silver by giving them silver, gold, goods, animals, and valuable gifts, in addition to everything that was being offered willingly. Man, when the builders go build, all the ones that ain't on the front line, they go, we got to pitch in. We got to help support. We got to help get this done. We got to come on, let's go, come on. Everybody help them. They up there, they doing the thing. What do you think Promote the Truth is doing? We doing the thing. Yahuah called us to build. This is going to trip you out. It's not his house. He called us to build. He says, I don't live in houses anymore made by hands of men, bricks. He said, I live in you. Yahuah is calling us to build his foundation, that the new Yirushalam will come down out of the Shamia. It will come down and rest on the new earth. But the foundation's got to be built. The launch pad got to be built. He called us to do this, just like he called them to do it. And Shalom, I say, ain't nothing new. Now, who gonna ante up and kick in? Get up on the front line with your prayers, with your likes, with your shares, with your financial support, with your work in your city, with your voice telling them, hey, Yahuah's coming back. And his true word is landing on the earth. And there's workers that are building the foundation right now. Then King Karash brought out all the items that belonged to the house of Yahuah that had been taken. The same ones that King Nebuchadnezzar had taken from Yirushalam and put it in the Ahiykal of his false mighty one. The new king. This is crazy. The new King Karash knew that the old king Nebuchadnezzar of Babel had taken all them items out of Yahuah's temple, Ahiykal. He knew. Do y'all know that all them items, and I'm telling you, it was a lot. He said, bring them out. Bring them out. The same exact ones that had been taken in Jerusalem, that had been put in a pagan church temple. They took Yahuah's stuff. Y'all act, Yahuah won't let his word get touched. Yahuah won't let, he let his set apart items get put in a pagan temple. Y'all don't know that? Y'all didn't realize that? Y'all didn't realize that Yahuah let his set apart items get put in a pagan Ahiykal temple? Y'all didn't know that? And then another pagan king says, hey, get that stuff out of there and give it back to them. He don't even know why he's doing it. He don't even know why he's doing it. Yahuah pushed him to do it. Then King Karash of Paras, Persia, handed the items over to, this is nuts, Matarat, I should say, Mataradat, the treasurer. Y'all be like, man, you talking about kingdom business. What you think the treasurer was doing right there? He handed them over to the treasurer. And then the treasurer counted them out to Shasabatsar, the leader of Yehudah, the tribe of Yehudah. He counted everything out. Here is the count of the items. There was 30 set apart gold bowls, 1,000 silver bowls, 29 knives, 30 other gold bowls, 410 additional silver bowls, 1,000 other items in this group of items. There was another group of thousands of items, and this brought the total of items to 5,400 gold and silver items. Shasabatsar brought all the items up when the exiles returned from Babel to Yirushalam. Gave it all back. You think they can hold what's ours forever? You crazy. They got to give it up. The wealth of the wicked, even when the wicked take it from the righteous, who decide to be buck wild, but a seed, a remnant, is inside a buck wild. And that seed rises up and says, I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back. Taking it back. Now we fast forward. Y'all catch the setup? Y'all didn't know. The pagans. Yahuah will use the pagans. And so Yahuah says, get back up there. But they can't just go on their own. He tells the pagan king that's over them, let them go. And the pagan king is fired up. Man, y'all got to get out of here. Go build that. 2,172 men from the family of Parash. 372 men from the family of Shapatayahu. 775 men from the family of Araha. 2,812 men from the family of Pahat Muhab, descendants of Yeshua and Yoab. 1,254 men from the family of Alam. 945 men from the family of Zatua. 760 men from the family of Zaki. 642 men from the family of Bani. 623 men from the family of Babi. 1,222 men from the family of Azagad. Azagad. 666 men from the family of Adanakim. 2,056 men from the family of Bakui. 454 men from the family of Adim. 98 men from the family of Atar, descendants of Hazaki Yahu. 323 men from the family of Batsi. 112 men from the family of Uriah. 223 men from the family of Hasham. 95 men from the family of Gabar. Family, I'm on verse 20 of 70. I'm on verse 20 of 70. Now, to all you folks that think that the scriptures is fake, don't exist, this would be some far thought out, crazy story to be this detailed. Like in a story, if this is, you're going to get around and about it. You're not going to be this detailed in some fallacy, in some fiction. Not this type of detail. See, instead of saying 56, wouldn't you say 55? Instead of saying 128, When you say 125? 123 men from the families of Bethlehem, son named Bethlehem. This is detailed. It goes on and on and on. 1,200. I'm gonna skip to verse 38. 1,017 men. You're gonna tell me? You're gonna say 1,017, 1017. They was faking that. They just pulled that number out. You understand? See, this to me is a hardcore evidence for the realness of the scriptures. When I get into Yahuah doing details in his word like this. 74 Luyim. You go from 1,017 men from the priestly line of Haram down to 74 Luyim from the families of Yeshua and Kadimiel, descendants of Ahudi Yahu. Why you pick out them little 74? Then you go to 128 singers from the family of Asaph. Now we're going to pay them. Now there's 128 that were singers. 139 gatekeepers. And I'm talking about gatekeepers from the families of Shalom, Atar, Talamun, Akab, Haita, and Shabi. The Natanim, meaning the Ahiykal servants, the temple servants, included the families of Shadhiah, Hushupa, and Tabaut, Karas, Siah, Padun, Labana, Hagibah, Akub, Hagab, Shalami, Hanan, Gado, Gahar, Rahiyahu. It goes on and on. I'm in verse 49 of 70. It's still just, y'all getting the point? Y'all getting the point? The total number of the Natanim, that's the servants of the temple, the Ahiykal, and descendants of Shalamah, Solomon's servants, was 392. Why not say 390? There were some people who returned from Tal Malaha, Tal Harashah, Karub, Adan, and Amar, who could not prove their family line or ancestry to confirm if they were from Yisrael. Now that slid in there. I'm like, wait a minute, what's up with that? So there were some people they couldn't confirm. Then there were 652 people from the families of Daliyahu, Tabiyahu, and Nakuda. And then there was a group of men who claimed to be priests that were from families of the Habiyahu, Hakutz, the Barazali, the one who married the daughter of Barazali from Gilad and adopted their family name. They searched for their genealogical records, but no records were found. So they were removed from the priesthood. The Tarashata, also known as the governor during that time, commanded that these men who couldn't prove their family line, these men who could not confirm their genealogy were not to eat from the set apart offerings until the priest could consult using the Arim and the Tamim, which is a special method given to the high priest to receive Yahuwah's answers. What y'all know about the Arim and the Tamim? Hardly anybody has a clue. Altogether, 42,365 returned from captivity in Babel to rebuild the house of Yahuwah in Yisrael, including those not named or grouped. Additionally, now here's where we come in. Here's where we come in. This is the whole reason we're here for this gathering. You're going to learn who you are right now. Additionally, there were 3,337 male and female servants, and an additional 200 male and female singers. They had 736 horses. Why did I say 735 or 700? 245 mules. Why did I say 240? 435 camels. 6,720 donkeys. A lot of donkeys. You want to know why? Carrying stuff. When they arrived at the site, pay attention. When they arrived at the site where they would build the house of Yahuah in Yirushalam, some of the family leaders gave voluntary offerings to help in the restoration. Y'all see what's going on here? Brother Joe, I want everybody, Sister Monica, y'all pull in. I took extra time and maybe too much for y'all to get the nuances of how when Yahuah causes people back together, it's detailed. My brother Matthew, it's detailed. But when they know the call is on, the right people rally up and they all kick in. You see it. They all go, oh man. So they all are working their way up. Tens of thousands of people to go rebuild. Why they got to rebuild? It was torn down. They got to go rebuild. And now they arrive. And guess what it says? The house of Yahuah would be built at its original location. It was to be built at its original location. There's ruins. There's rocks and gravel and stuff, pillars thrown over. And they all sitting there looking at it. It used to be just so powerful, so splendid. And now they're looking at just the gravel and there's a block over here, block over there. It said when they got there, here's what happened. When everybody got there, it says each person gave as much as they could at that time. At that moment, they gave 61,000 gold coins, weighing about 1,100 pounds of gold. When they got there, everybody said, look, Yahuah they've been in exile. And all the people's coming from around and about saying, hey, we're here to help out, man. We gotta do what we've been called to do this, help. The king's put out a message throughout his entire kingdom, which he's running the world. We all got to come in and chip in. £1,100 of gold, 5,000 silver units. There weren't coins; they were like little unit things. And these 5,000 silver units weighed about 6,000 pounds. They gave when they got there. to rebuild? 5,000 silver units weighing about 6,000 pounds. And they gave 100 beautiful garments for the priest's clothes, so the priest could be draped beautiful. The priest, Luyim, it's the Levites. So you got the priest and all the other Luyim, all the other Levites, the singers, gatekeepers, the Ahiykal servants, the temple servants, and the people, and all the people that were with them. They all then settled in their cities. All the people of Israel who returned from the exile settled again in the towns where they were from. Chapter 3, and we're out of here. Man, we got about 15 more minutes of fire. Put some fire emojis in the chat or we can stop it right now. Y'all want 15 more minutes of I'm going to know for a fact who I am in 15 minutes. Max 20 minutes from now. Brother Larry Moment, you tripping out? I'm going into chapter 3 and it's only 13 verses. It ain't 70. I got 13 verses to read to y'all. Yahuah called me at this moment. I couldn't stop translating. He says, you take this message to my people, and those who are my people will hear me. He told me about 2 hours ago or less. I'm within 2 hours of this live message of Yahuah speaking in my spirit. There ain't no voice. There ain't nobody showing up. I hear it in my spirit. And now I'm going to see if it bears witness based on the people that are his. I'm going to find out. You're going to find out who you are. Everybody's going to say different things in their mind now when I read this. All the sorts going to happen. I know it. I know it. I told Lena. I told God, I said, this is, Yahuah called me specifically up to this moment for this time. He called me. I can't shake this. I can't, Brother Norman, I can't shake it. My beautiful, awesome brother Norman. The spirit of Yahuah, Brother Buddy, is all over me. Sister Cynthia. Hey, y'all want to feel something? Why? It's all over me. Push your hands out right now. Push your hands out. Push your hands out with mine. Push them. It's all over me. He told me. He said, y'all are doing the perfect remix. When the seventh new moon arrived and the children of Israel were all in their cities, then all the people came together. In the seventh new moon, all the people came together in unity in Yirushalam. They all came together, united as one. One. Can't be no two messages. Can't be no three messages. Can't be no two names. Can't be no two thought processes. One. Taylor, one. Ashley, one. Norman, one. It's got to be one. My awesome sister, Michaela. You listen to me? One. Kimberly, one. Yolanda, my powerhouse Yolanda, one. They got back. They got settled. You ain't got that issue. You ain't got to get settled. You where you at. Yahuah's calling you not to travel nowhere right now. Overseer Daniel Libby, right where you're at. Sister Liz, Sister Stacy, right, Brother Wayne, right where you're at, Brandy. Nancy, right where you're at. Matthew, right where you're at. Steve, you ain't got to go nowhere, Emily. Felicia, Megan, nobody got to go nowhere. Charlton, Patrice, Megan, nobody got to go nowhere. We got to come together as one. See, they met up in Yirushalam. Yahuah's building the new Yirushalam. We the ones got to bring it down. Yeshua, son of Yutzadak and the priest, along with Zerubbabel, son of Shalitiel and his brothers. They rebuilt the altar of the Yahuah of Yisrael in order to offer burnt offerings on it, just as it had been written in the Torah of Masha, the man of Yahuah. 3. We only got 13 verses. Gideon, Jason, we only got 13, Shannon. 3. They set the altar in its proper place, and they began to offer burnt offerings to Yahuah both morning and evening, because fear had come upon them due to the people from the surrounding lands. The people from the surrounding lands were getting nervous. What's going on over there? Should we attack them? Let's mess with them. They do it to me. They do it to me. Them other lands, them other peoples, them other powers, they do it to me. I know what this is about. So what they were like, man, we got to give our sacrifices. We better tap in to Yahuah. We don't want this to go away. We don't want to go back to Babel. We don't want to go back into captivity. Everybody, bring your best. We can't go back. They was on it, boy. They wasn't playing. Then guess what they did? Everybody pay attention to what they did. 4. They celebrated Yom Sakut. Because you know it's at the 7th new moon. And you know what happens on the 15th day of the 7th new moon. Look at it. Yahuah doing a thing. He confirming his calendar right there. He said in the 7th new moon. We know on the 15th day of the 7th new moon. They was in the 7th new moon. It says they celebrated Yom Sakut, Feast of Tabernacles or Booths. Also known as the Feast of Tabernacles of Booths. As it was written. They said they followed, they were paying attention. Man, we just came out of captivity. We got to be on point. We got to be right with Yahuah. We can't sin. We got to guard the commandments. He's going to put us back in captivity. These surrounding lands, they mumbling. They grumbling. We got to do everything, as it was written. And they offered daily burnt offerings in the required amounts. Ain't no Yahusha who is Yahuah came to take all that away. They got to do it. Overseer Daniel, you lock in right now. Pay attention. Sister Eileen, lock in. Everybody pay attention. What they did here. They celebrated Yom Kippur. They did their daily offerings in the required amounts according to each day's ordinance. They was in full effect. After that, verse 5, we only got 13. Brother Elmer, Yahuah talking to me about you, Brother Elmer. Brother Elmer, Yahuah talking to me about you 4 days in a row. Pay attention. After that, they offered continual burnt offerings and the offerings for the new moons. I thought they said the new moons ain't important. They was doing, they was making sure they celebrated the new moon. Brother Wayne Lewis, what you gonna do with this? Stacy, they celebrated the new moons. And they followed, listen, and they followed all of Yahuwah's appointed, set apart times. They didn't miss not one of the 7. It says they didn't miss nothing, Sister Ebony. They wasn't missing nothing. We don't want to go back. We don't want to go back. Sister Katie, we don't want to go back. So we're going to pay attention. We're going to do everything that's written. And they brought, listen what it says, and they brought voluntary offerings to Yahuwah. It would be different people showing up sporadically all over the place. They was sitting there watching people working. They was watching them. And they was doing it. And people was coming from everywhere. Sister Shannon, they showing up, bringing offerings. Bring up Sister Hannah. Woo, Hannah. They kept bringing it. It says they brought the voluntary offerings. Because why? People are watching the foundation of the house of Yahuwah get built. Sister Queen, they're watching it. Are y'all picking up the resemblance of this time? Has anybody connected the dots of eternity right now? They was watching the foundation get built. They began offering burnt offerings to Yahuwah, starting from the first day of the 7th new moon. Even though the foundation of the house of Yahuwah had not been built, even though it's being worked on, true scriptures. Even, hey, Brother Brian, even though it's being worked on, they said, man, we don't have to wait to see it get built. We got to be a part of it getting built. Who you think you are? How are you different from these people? Sister Estelle, y'all got to explain to me. Y'all have to come and sit down and tell me, what are we doing? Walk away. Get out of here. Don't talk nothing about this. How are you any different than these people right now? How are you any different? They watching people building the foundation. They out of captivity. You want to know how to stay out of captivity? Build Yahuwah's kingdom. Do kingdom business. Like my brother Daniel Bakote said. That's why I knew it. I've been saying it. And all of a sudden he showed up. I said, man, you understand the assignment right that quick? Wait a minute. They did it even though the foundation hadn't been laid yet. Latoya, my awesome sister, they just kept showing up, supporting, giving. You want to know why they kept showing up? With their own eyes, Sister Yamani. With their own eyes, they could see the foundation getting built. How are you going to turn your back on Yahuah's foundation getting built? How are you going to ignore? Hey, Sister Horatia, am I talking the truth? Y'all better tell me. Do you feel that that time is now this time? Put it in the chat. Do you feel that time is now this time? Put it in the chat. You say, this is that time. I'm watching. There ain't a real word in the world out there. It's not in English and in Spanish and in French and in Portuguese and in Russian. There ain't not one of them. There sits there and hardly anybody can know it because there are gatekeepers from the pit of hell over the real word of Yahuah in Abari Hebrew, in Aramaic. They got people to block you from it that claim to be Yahudim, but they are not. This is that time. That's what I believe. And I work and I press forward every day. I don't care what y'all gonna do. I'm gonna do what I have been called. I'm like them back then. Somebody bring me ham, bring me some nails. Yahuah said, build this thing. Seven of 13. The people around them, the people that saw them working, they gave silver to the stone cutters and the craftsmen, and they provided food and drink and oil to the Siddonim and the Zurim, people from Tyre. For them, they gave them oil. They traded. They was getting oil. They was getting silver. And they said, man, we need some wood. What's the best wood? It's over there in Lebanon. Come on, Brother Daniel. Come on, Randall. That's my brother Randy. Y'all got to wait a minute here. What can we get? We got to have some wood. Where's it at? It's the best woods in Lebanon. They said, what those people want? They really want some oil. Who got the oil? Who got the best oil? The best olive oil? Get barrels of it. We need the wood to go with this. They gave they called people in for all the Siddonim. That's people from Sidon and Tyre, Zur. So the Siddonim and the Zurim, they gave them oil to bring, listen, everybody listen, to bring the cedar wood from Lebanon. Bring it to the seaport of Yippu, sign named Joppa. According to the permission that was granted to them by Kurash, the king of Persia, Paras. The king of Persia said, man, y'all clear them shipways. Clear them lanes. When them people of Yahuah order some wood, make sure it passes through customs at the port of Yippu, Joppa. Hey, Yahuah, when he moving, he moving. What do you think he doing right now? We were at 13,000 subscribers a little over a year ago. We're over 300,000 now. All the portways are being moved. Who's working? We working. It's working. What's working? We working. Who's supporting? Where they at? What are 140, the real 144, when they see this going on, they can't help themselves. But just, hey, you got to get over here. You got to pitch in. You got to help this. What? Mama, I know you don't understand everything that's going on. You will. Support. If the pagans knew what to do to keep their favor going, you know the pagans can keep more favor going on this earth if they would just support Yahuwah's work. They can have the best life that they can ever imagine. They think they got a great life because they got to deal with Satan. They can have an off-the-hook life if they support the people of Yahuwah. Wait a minute. The king said, hey, let them bring all that cedar that they need coming out of Lebanon. 8. I'm on 8 of 13. In the second year. This is amazing. If I can stop from crying, it's gonna be amazing. In the second year, after arriving at the place for the house of Yahuwah in Yirushalam, they've been there 2 years now. During the second new moon, Zarabal, son of Shalatal, and Yeshua, son of Yatsudak, along with the priest and the Luyim, the Levites, and all who had returned from captivity, they began to work. It took them 2 years to gather and get things together. 2 years. Just to get there and get set up to build the house of Yahuwah. 2 years. They appointed the Luyim, who were 20 years old and older, to oversee the work on the house of Yahuwah. Yeshua, verse 9 of 13. 9 of 13. Yeshua, his sons and brothers, along with Kadmiel and his sons, who were descendants of Yehudah, all stood united. Y'all listening? They all stood united to oversee the work on the house of Yahuwah. That's why Yahuwah made me. You pick some overseers. You get some people out on that front line. There's going to be another group. And you pick some overseers to oversee the work of the house of Yahuwah. You're going to see it in a second. You about to see it. With them were the Luyim, Levites, including the sons of Hanadad and their sons and their brothers. As the builders laid the foundation. 10 of 13. I'm on 10. As the builders laid the foundation. After 2 years, they can now, like your sister Beverly. As my sister Beverly Stevens in the building. 2 years to just build the foundation. To start building the foundation. As the builders laid the foundation of the Ahiykal of Yahuwah, the priests stood in their garments with silver trumpets. Hey! Once they saw that foundation getting built, the priests stood up in their garments, their priestly garments. And the priests took their, not no shupars this time, they grabbed the silver trumpets. You got to go research back with Masha, how he taught this to be done. Masha taught this to be done. Moses. The Luyim, specifically the descendants of Asaph, played cymbals ding, 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 to praise Yahuwah, following the instructions of their ancestor Duwid, king of Yisrael. As the foundation's getting built, they stood up Get the trumpets out. Get the cymbals clanging. Woo! 11 of 13. Can you stand it? I can't hardly take it. They praised and gave thanks to Yahuah, saying, quote, He is good. His kindness lasts forever. Over Yirushalam, they was just shouting, He is good, and his kindness lasts forever. We was buck wild, and he came and got us out of that mess that we put ourselves in. We cried out to him forever. He finally heard, He is good. We can see the foundation. Just because they can see the foundation being built. They got trumpets out, they hitting, they clanging. And now people are shouting, He is good. Then all the people, once somebody started it, everybody start coming around. And all they looking at is the foundation starting to be built. And they start hitting trumpets. And bang, bang, ding, 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 ding. Then all the people shouted loudly with praise to Yahuah because the foundation of his house, the house of Yahuah, they saw it being laid. Sister Annette, that time is this time. All the people, they was shouting. Brother Daniel Libby, they was shouting. 12. Can y'all handle it? We only got 2 more. 12. Many of the priests, Luyim, Levites, and elder leaders of families who had seen the first house of Yahuah, who had seen the first Ahiykal. Come on, Sister Annette. Many of them who they saw it when it was in this beautiful, splendid form, and they saw it get completely pummeled. Now they looking at the new restoration. They see the foundations being laid. And these priests, the Luyim, and elder families who had seen the first house of Yahuah, they started to cry and weep loudly. When they saw the foundation of the new house of Yahuah being laid, they started to bawl crying. They thought they would never see it again. They thought it was gone, suppressed beyond repair. That time is this time. While they were crying, they were weeping. All the younger people looking over at the old school people, going, man, they are emotional about something. They are tore up. What are they crying about? Why are they shouting so much? At the same time, that made many of the new people start to shout for joy as loud as they could. They started shouting as loud as they could. You got the priests crying, the Luyim crying and shouting. You got the trumpets going off. You got the cymbals, bang, bang. You got noise everywhere. It was verse 13. People could not tell the difference between the sound of joyful shouting and the sound of crying and weeping. Because the crowd was shouting and crying so loudly that the noise was heard far away, just because the foundation was being laid. That time is this time. I don't care what you say. That time is this time. We are building the foundation for the new Yirushalam, for Yahuah's house to come down on the new earth. It's at tsinfo.org. You can help us do it. You can help the workers. You can get in and go, hey, I see it. I see them working. I can't walk by YouTube and Facebook and different things I see, and I just walk by and look over there. I got to get in with them. I got to support. I got to hit the like button. I got to hit the share button. I got to contribute what I can, just like they did. What can I do? I'm going to do the best I can do. Every time I can do it, I'm going to do something. Why? Because the foundation's got to get built. Once the foundation's built, now we got to get the frames up. Brother Mark in the building. We got to get the frames up next. We are building, I promise you, on everything in my soul. We are building the foundations of the new Yirushalam. I saw it when I was typing it and converting Hebrew words into English today. I said, we are them now. That's who we are. Yahuah, you got me overseeing this thing. You done got me overseeing this. And he said, in my spirit, it will never happen again. You will be the ones that finished it. Even though you had a little strength, you found my name. You didn't deny my name. And you know who my name is. That it is Yahuah the Mashiach. And besides me, there is no other. And because you all, us, as one, we believe that. And we live that. And we walk that out. Because some of our ancestors, there's a few of them, that their spirit was so off the hook, it resonated to get to us. And we owe it to them to accept Yahuah's precious gift. Yahuah gave us the gift to be the finishers. We are the finishers. We are the finishers. We get to go down in eternity being called. You will hear it. When you go meet Yahuah face to face, when you look over and they start showing you your record, in that record, at the right spot, is going to be finisher, repairer, brought Yahuah back. It's going to be right there in that book. I proclaim it. I faith it. All you got to do is look at the workers working and make a decision if you're going to just pass by and clap or you going to do what they did. Everybody under the mandate of the king, of the pagan king. You ain't got to have that mandate. Your mandate is from yourself. Yahuah ain't even, this is the crazy part. Yahuah is not even asking you to do it. Yahuah ain't asking nobody to do it. Yahuah said, I put my call out in the air. My sheep hear my voice. That's it. My sheep hear my voice. Go to tsinfo.org if you want to hear sheep and you want to help us fit. Listen, we close. Now for that update. Now for that update. Man, oh man. Out of the 39 books of the Tanakh, we got 12, we got all of them done. We got 27 done. 12 remain, and some of them are partially worked on. We've now assessed it. I said I'd have an update around 10th to the 15th. We're at the 10th. We need one more month from what we thought we was going to be because of the work we're doing. We wanted, we believed, and I should say we hoped, not believed. We hoped we could do it by the 31st of May. We need some extra time to do this critical work. And I hope, and I brought this to the overseers last night. I said, guys, I'm telling you, you see me, I'm working around the clock. We need the space. And it's ironic that we finished the Berit Hadash campaign on June 30th, 2024. We will need to finish this campaign June 30th, 2025. Are y'all okay with that? We need just a little extra time. Not a gang of time, not months. We need an extra month to finish out these 12 books. And we feel way solid that by on or before June 30th, the translation will be done. Two parts of that. It gives us some extra time so we can do a spectacular job of translation. It gives y'all some extra time to get as higher qualified with the packs if you want, if you feel motivated to do so. But I want to bring it to the Kahal. I brought it to the overseers and they baruched it. They said, no. You have to take the time. But there could be some people going, no, daggone it. I wanted it yesterday. I don't care. And you can raise your voice and say, I don't like this. I'm upset. I'm mad. Or you can say, I'm going to stay as one with the Kahal. I'm going to support and understand. And I promise y'all, with every inch I got, I don't waste no minutes in the day. I don't waste minutes. When my wife wake up in the morning, she going to see me translating. If I'm not up, that's because I translated way up into the wee hours of the night, and I'm exhausted, knocked out until I can wake up. So put it in the chat. Because you got extra time if you understand. tsinfo.org. If you want to see the packs, you want to see the benefits we give, you're not buying anything. You understand? Like with the Tanakh, we're not selling the Tanakh now. We're not selling anything with the Tanakh. You're not buying no t-shirts, no hats. These are things that we're willing to support back to you if you support us. We've worked out, we budgeted how it works, what we need in order to take care of the staff and to take care of all the crazy amount of money it takes to do this kind of project. But if y'all support Y'all are okay? Put it in the chat. Mark said the church been waiting 22. They ain't even know what the heck they doing over there. All right, the chat's blowing up. They say they're in agreement. Ebony says, I'm in agreement. In agreement. And Chelsea said, I need the extra time. See, some of y'all, it's cool for y'all because y'all can get higher. Y'all got goals. Put it on the screen. Rush, I'm here to stay. I'm in awe of the speed and the precision. It's crazy. Y'all see how we bang it out now. Well, Lisa said, I'd rather have accuracy than speed. Yeah. And the thing, I don't rush. So just so y'all know, I do not rush. I give it all I got. The issue is I am literally, I promise y'all, I am examining and testing every word in the scriptures. I'm examining and I am testing on behalf of the call. There ain't no word sliding by unaccounted for. Because he said, for every word, see, I'm taking that in translation. You must give account for every word, not one idle word. And so the scriptures ain't nothing idle. Ain't nothing idle. So listen, you got to take care of your eye. I'm pushing. Hey, my eyes are getting pushed. But hey, you know, I got the glasses. I got the blue blockers, whatever you call them things. Y'all got it? All right, we got a lot of great feedback. Brother Marvin said June 30th it is, standing with the PTT for the True Scriptures. So I'm putting that work in. So you'll see an announcement go out. You guys got a little more time to be able to support. If you go over to tsinfo.org, go on over there. Hold on now. What Sister Estelle said? She said, I got Sister Estelle said, we are one. Yeah. Who else said, who was that? Was that? Somebody said, I'm glad for the extra time. That's so great. Just listen to y'all. Hey, most organizations, they will never, ever come and ask for feedback from the people. You know how it is. Sister Eileen says, I expect nothing else after watching you for almost 2 years. Gold standard work. Hey, she said she's been watching for 2 years. Look at that. Paulette said, we go forward with Yahuah in agreement as one. Now, who in the world works like together like this? Rush said, Yahuah will rebuild so that you used to do his work. Your body will be restored, renewed. That's right. It'll be restored. Rosha, we waited a lifetime. A few months, I ain't gonna hurt. I'm asking for an extra month on this from what I was looking at. Look at that. Jason said, I'm $28 shy of gold. So he said, he right. He's going for it. He's going for it. I'm trying to figure out what gold. We don't got no gold right now, but he's 28 from what? You 28 from what? Okay, you must be talking about emerald. All right. Horatio said, going sapphire in June. And then Mark said, I need that time to read. You got to hit. So the equivalent of the first gold is emerald. Some of y'all going gold. We had a New Testament campaign. Now we got an Old Testament campaign. So we had a Brit Hadash, New Testament. Now we got the Tanakh. That's the emerald package, Jason. Jesus Cordova said, hey, extra month is worth it. And y'all just pray because I got to be crazy efficient every day. Every day, fam. I wake up, and this is where my professional sports comes in. It's crazy because you become a professional athlete. Anybody you see that's a professional athlete, it's not when they're together with their team so much as what they do when they're by themselves. So when I was by myself, that discipline of running and hitting and throwing and weightlifting and all that stuff when you by yourself. So I got disciplined by myself. I don't need nobody to cheer me on. I don't need nobody to come on, come on. I don't need nobody to wake me up. I don't have no alarm clocks. I do not use an alarm clock. Yahuah is my alarm clock. Yahuah is my alarm clock. He tell me when to get up. And sometimes he say 4 o'clock, get up, go. And then sometimes he say, lay there. You need another hour. And I just listen to my but once I'm up, you ask my family. It's on. Until I go as hard as I can and I take little bitty mini breaks. I'll get up, I'll walk, I go look outside, I go look as far as I can to see as far as I can see, keep my eyes straight, come back in. I go do me some steps, I can do me some push-ups or whatever, just to keep my body moving, ride the bike, get back in, go. You understand? So before I check out of here, now that we have the Baruch of the Barakah, sign named blessing, we got the Barakah of the Kahal for the extra time. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because I don't like missing. But we tell you every time it's an estimate. This is so crazy. Because this is the different part about the translation. Matt's a professional athlete. Matthew Wells, professional football. He says, off season, what counts? Can't just get it with everyone else, what you do. Here's the difference. I'm not just translating a translation. I'm translating to teach, to show, to disciple, to expose. So I'm not just trying to put out something and go, oh, let's go sell this and get as many people to buy this as possible. I'm not doing that. I'm going, this translation has to make disciples. So along the way, these lives are also part of the whole process where I get it. Because right now, it took 2 hours. I could have been translating. But Yahuah tells me, it's okay. Go talk to the Kahal. I'll help you make up the time. And then I'm going to increase my flock. But by you sharing what I'm showing you in the message. Is that true? Is that what's happening with y'all? That's what I hear in my spirit. Come on off of it. It's okay. Go talk to them. Increase the flock. Give them what I've shown you so far. It's going to build the body bigger. And I'll keep making you more efficient on a good timeline. And they are going to be stronger because of it. Y'all give me the feedback. Is that what y'all feel? Y'all feel it's worth how we're doing it? This is different. Sister Brenda will say, hey, shout out to you, Sister Brenda. This is different. Different from anything that's ever happened. In its own way. It's Brother Jason. I'm feeling you too, bro. Emotional. So thank you, Yahuah, for this great message. And the bottom line of that message is the foundation, like they were building there for the house, that was going to get torn down again. They built that house up, got torn down again. Remember when Yahushua came back, who is Yahuah? He said, not one of these stones will be left on top of the other. After they did all that work to build it up. And then he said, don't worry about it because I'm coming to live in you. And now you are the Ahiykal. And now the new Yirushalam that's going to come down, what foundation will it set on? It can't set on no foundation of lies. It has to come down to that spot that's the remnant, that's pure, that loves Yahuah. It's got the right energy in that place. You go move into a home, got the wrong energy, and watch how it goes for you. You got to have the right energy wherever you're at. Yahuah, I thank you for giving us this time. Yahuah, I praise you for making us one. I love y'all with all I got. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for hearing this message. Thank y'all for doing, all of you who understand the assignment, go to tsinfo.org. Don't stop. Because I'm telling you, the kingdom, it has to have the wood and the brick. It gotta have it. And y'all are seeing it. We now at hundreds of thousands. If we do a big push, we can go to 1 million faster than we went to 300,000. This in 1 year, we could be at 1 million subscribers. Do y'all know what's gonna happen? If we got 1 million subscribers, and it's always like a 10% thing, and 10% are really tuned in, that'd be 100,000 people. They like, all right. We mess around and build 144,000 up in here. We mess around right up in here and build them. And everybody else is out there talking. They're going to have to bow down and admit that Yahuah is the Mashiach and that Yahushua is Yahuah. Because ain't nobody I heard talking about that but us. And standing on that business. We standing. Now let's get this thing pushed to 1 million. But that's going to come from the treasury. So it's going to have to happen. Because this ain't no popular message. This message got to get marketed, presented, pushed. Ever since the days of Yahuah and the immersion, the kingdom has been forcefully advanced. We got to forcefully advance this. This ain't no, hey, Yahuah is going to give it to us. He said, you're going to have to work. Prove to me. Test. I require gold that's been refined in the fire. Push. Every day. Y'all know who you are, 144. Don't you stop. If you 144, there has been no 144. Listen to me. There has been no more stronger message that you've heard me teach than this one for the 144. This is the strongest one I've taught. If you 144, you heard we coming out of Bible and the foundation is being built and you are responsible. You have an edict. You have an order from the king, not some man. Yahuah has gave you your order. Bring it to the storehouse. Build this thing. It ain't going to happen by itself. It's going to require every one of us doing everything we got every day. Push Yahuah's kingdom.
Bye.